Yes, good morning students. Today we discuss ninth class mathematics real numbers. In previous class already we discussed about the how to find out irrational numbers and how to find out rational numbers based on the definitions. Now here we discuss about the how to find out the irrational values up to 3 digits by using long division process. It is our new topic in ninth class. In previous classes, rational numbers completely we will locate on a number line. Is that no? Yes. Because by doing to the division process, we can locate the decimal values on a number line. Otherwise, directly fractional values we can locate on a number line. Now, how we can find out irrational numbers values and how we can locate irrational numbers on a number line, now we will discuss in this class. So first we will discuss in this class just how to find out the irrational values up to 3 digits using long division process. So how we can find out means here completely we have to use the step 1. What is the step 1 means here we can must be use the perfect square numbers. What we should take out here to find the irrational values compulsory every case we should find out the we can use the perfect square numbers. So in 8th class we discussed perfect square numbers. Is that no? Yes. What are the perfect square numbers? Completely the same numbers multiplied we get the product, that is called a perfect square numbers. So what are the perfect square numbers? 1 1 ja 1, 2 2 ja 4, 3 3 ja 9, 4 4 ja 16 and so on, 10 10 ja 100. Yes or no? Yes. So by using these perfect square numbers, we can find out the irrational number values. How we can find out? Now we will discuss. We will start. Yes. So to find the irrational numbers, which numbers we have to take out? We have to take out the completely. The step 1 is perfect square numbers. This is the step 1. Now just I am going to here root 3 number. It is under root prime number. So it is an irrational number. Is that no? Yes. This irrational number value we need to find out. How many digits? Up to 3 digits. So now, so here root 3 is here na. So how we will write the dividend part? How we will write dividend part? So we will start. First we have to remove the under root. We have to remove the under root. So we will remove under root and up to 3 digits they said. So that means 3 digits means we will get to the after decimals only we will get. Is that no? Yes. So here 3 after we need to keep the point because they ask the 3 digits after. So that's why first remove the root and 3 after we have to keep the decimal point. And how many digits they asked here? 3 digits. That means instead of 3 digits we need to take out to the pair of 3 zeros. 3 pairs of zeros. So here 1 pair and 1 more pair and 3 pairs. So here how many pairs of zeros we have to take out here? Because they asked the 3 digits, so that's why we should take out to the 3 pairs of zeros we have to take out. Suppose they will ask to the 6 pairs or 5 digits, means we have to take out to the 5 pairs of zeros or 6 pairs of zeros. Understood? It is the first step. Now see here, What is the first step? The first step is which irrational number value we need to find out. That irrational number under root we had to remove. After we had to write the number and keep the decimal point, and how many digits they asked, that digits pair of zeros we should write in dividend part. Now, so we understood what is dividend part to find the irrational number values. Now, what is divisor? Which one we should take out here means, I said before only, every case to find the irrational number value means we should take out to the perfect square numbers. Yes or no? Yes. So, in these perfect square numbers, we have to take out in divisor place. In divisor place. See here. What is in our dividend place? Whole number 3. Is or no? It is whole number. Already we discussed. It is whole number, it is a decimal point, and it is a decimal part. Whole number, decimal point, and decimal part. In whole number, here 3. Now we will check the product. When we will check the product, what is the smallest number comparing to the 3? So comparing to the 3, what is the smallest here? 1. Yes, 1 ones are 1. So now we will take out the divisor. This one we have to take out. 1 ones are 1. So 1 ones are 1. Now in normal division and any division process, we should take out subtraction. Yes. So now we will do the subtraction in each case. Now 3 minus 1 equal to how much? 2. And as usual, now see here. Here the decimal point is here now. So this decimal point we should not take out down. So this one we should transfer in quotient place. Remember, the decimal point we should not take out down. So that we should transfer into the quotient place. So now we will transfer the quotient place, the decimal point. Now we will take out the pair of zeros, first pair of zeros. The first pair of zeros we take out. Now, so the step 1 over. What about in step 2 case divisor? Which one we should take out means, remember here what is the first divisor here? 1. So what we take it, the first digit, that divisor only we should add for the second divisor case. So here we are adding plus 1. When we will add plus 1, then what we will get? 1 plus 1 how much? 2. Yes. Don't write the 2 is completely down of sum. Here you just write the beside of this sum. So now here just we have to take out to the square box. Because 3 digits means 3 square boxes we should take out. Then we can easily identify the first digit and second digit and third digit. Now here 2 and box, and here after decimal we take out the box. Is that no? So that means the first digit which one we have to take out. So in every case I said we have to take out to the perfect square numbers. Is that no? Yes. So here which number we should take out? Which number we should take out here means multiply. 20 here the boxes are same now. So that means here once place we should take out 3. Then again we will take out to the 3. So observe here in once place and here which one is we are multiplied. These both are every case we should take out the same numbers. That means perfect square numbers we should take out. So 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. So here 23 into 23 into 3 equal to 69. Now again we will go to the 24 into 4. 4 4s are 16 and 4 2s are 8, 9. So 96, it is very smaller than the 200. Is that no? Yes. So like that, similarly, we will go through the continuously taking to the same digits in ones place. We will multiply 7 7 are 49, 7 2 are 14, 4 18, and the next we will go to the 28 into 8, 8 8 are 16, 8 2 are 8 8 are 4, 8 2 are 16, 16 plus 6 22, 224. So see here in these two numbers 189 and 224. In these two numbers, which one is smaller than 200? Which one is smaller than 200? 27 into 7. So that means here in this box we should take out the 7, and here also we should take out the 7. Now 27 7s are how much? 189. Now again we will take out the same process, subtraction process. Now 200 minus 189, how much? So directly we can go the subtraction. 10 minus 9 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1. Now again one more pair we have to take a turn. Now observe here 27 in box. What is number here? 7. That number we should add to get the third case divisor. So in second case, what is the first number that we should add, then we can get to the second divisor. And the second case we have to take out what is in box, that number we should add, then we can get to the third divisor. Which number is in box? 7. So 27 plus 7 how much? 27 plus 7 how much? Say 27 plus 7, 34. What happened, Ramu? You didn't say. 34. So here 27 plus 7 is 34. 34 here, and what is box here? And second box we have to take out, and one more box also, because we have to take out to the 3 digits. 34 here box and here box. Now again the same process. 34 3 into 3. 343 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. 3 3s are 9. 10. 9. Next 344 into 4. 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. 17. 4 3s are 12. 13. Now see here 1100. So here 1100, here 1029, and here 1376. So now 1029. Again we have to go the subtraction. 10 minus 9, 1. 9 minus 2, 7. Again we have to take out 2 zeros. Now which number we should add here? Which number? What is in box number? 3. So that number we should add. 343 plus 3 how much? 346. So observe here, in every case the sum I am writing beside of the box. Is that no? So here 346, and now again we are taking to the one more box. 346. So 346, 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 6s are 12. 2 4s are 8, 9. 2 3s are 6. Next we will go to the 3 3s are 9. 3 6s are 18. 3 4s are 12, 13. 3 3s are 9, 10. So observe here 7100 and here 10,389. So this is 7100 and it is 10,000. So here which one we have to take out? Smallest number, 6964. In which case we got here 3462 into 2 we multiplied, then we get the 6924. It is only possible. So that's why we are taking to the 6924. Again in third case also, in every case we have to take out the subtraction. Now as usual borrowing 10 minus 4 6, 9 minus 2 7. Next here 9 we will get, 9 minus 9 0. So 76 here, reminder. So now how many digits they asked here? 3 digits. So that's why 7 1.732, 3 digits over now. So here when the 3 digits over, then observe here the remainder we get the 0. No. So that means here we are getting to the irrational numbers. So that means non-terminating decimals we are getting. Now the value of root 3 up to 3 decimals is 1.732. This is the process of how to find out 3 digits or 3 decimals irrational number values by using to the long division process. The first one is applying the perfect square numbers, and second step is remove the under root and how many digits they ask. That pair of zeros we have to take out, and that we will consider as dividend place. And what about the divisors means? In divisors we have to take out the perfect square numbers. That perfect square numbers only we should take out to the each case. In first place, first divisor we should take out what is the smallest perfect square number, dividend, and next one we will add it to the divisors. In every case we get to the second and third divisors. I hope this all you understood. Under root 3 value is 1.732. Like this way in our textbook 1.2 exercise second and third problem, root 5 we have and one more root 7 also we have, that you work out by using the same process. I hope you all understood this process, and thank you. We will meet the next class.